All right. Hello out there, YouTube. Is that weird when I look at it? Feels weird looking into the camera. Um, is D done here? I am the average gaming dad. We're back on Madden franchise, and we have a division rival game in prime time on Thursday night football. That was my cool announcer voice. Did it sound good? I hope so. All right, I'm going a little loopy. I mean, we're kind of on cruise control right now. We know the team is good. We know that the team, like we're Super Bowl contenders. We're in that position, a fortunate position, right? Where we have a good team. We've drafted well. We've developed well, and we're winning a lot of football games. So I know in some respects that can be maybe a little boring, but it's also really fun. And we also know this offseason we're going to have to make some really hard decisions on who we're going to be able to afford and who are not going to be able to, and who's going to have to get let go. But we are still a few weeks out from that. This is week 14. So we have, let's see, 18 weeks. So we have this plus 3 more weeks, almost done with the season, and then we'll get the playoffs started. But want to get through a game today, and with that, let's get into it. Looks like we got a team meeting, strategy session. I'm sure we're going to have tons of insight here, analytics broken down, high level commentary. Let's talk about the Commanders. It's a great idea. What did you see during film study? They struggle with pass blocking. I mean, that benefits us because we have some excellent pass rushers. Unfortunately, I believe one of them is injured at the moment. Their left tackle's weak. That means Dakota Boss should have himself a field day. We should blitz their right tackle and overwhelm them. So what's the goal? These are always tough because the sacks have to be credited to the one specific player, and your team can give up sacks and have it not be credited to a position. So it is what it is. Let's make sure that the depth chart is organized so that we can run our drills. Also, really don't like the camera over here. Let's how about that's where I usually have it. I guess we'll do top right. I guess we'll do top right. Anyway, I digress. Let's go ahead and get into our weekly strategy, and then we will get into the game. It's always QB. Oh, interesting. So they have an 80 overall hidden dev quarterback while also having Jaden Daniels. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. All right, get through these drills. Do. Oh my, oh my, oh my God. That was so awkward. I was trying to make small adjustments to the movement, but he's not agile like that, so he ended up just not moving at all. Shoot. Oh my gosh, we did get it, I think. I think the streak is still alive. Just silver. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We've gotten some pretty good luck this year on some depth trait upgrades in our training. Which reminds me, we really need to look at the injury report. I know we had, at one point, I think in our last game, we had 2 healthy wide receivers on the available. I think 1 or 2 of those were just out for the rest of the game and not out for multiple weeks. But we'll take a look and make sure we don't need to make any adjustments. But I think we have the injury sliders in a really good place. We upped them this year. Some teams have none or very few injuries. Some teams have like 10. We've seen starting quarterbacks get injured. We've seen our starting quarterback get injured. So, it hits across. It's not just your backups that get injured. And, that it adds a lot of depth and it adds a lot of excitement. We get to see some rookies where we probably wouldn't normally get to see rookies, so on and so forth. So, I like it. I think it's in a good spot. And overall, I think the game plays pretty well. I was just thinking, I just wonder, why so many teams are just not a 90. I think we're the only team we've seen that's a 90 overall. I don't know if it's just like a CPU drafting thing. I don't know if it's a CPU development thing. But I feel like every time we play against someone, the overall ratings are, oh my goodness, this guy's sticking on us. What the throw was that? And that's why you're the backup. And then just kind of thinking ahead to the next Madden. I like the idea of adding these storylines to the game. We've had one impactful storyline, I think. We had 2 years where Malik Neighbors became a diva and demanded X amount of catches and X amount of rushes. He threatened the team, and so we decided to trade him. That happens. You get a... Oh, yeah, we tried DB drills. That did not work out well. So we'll change that. So I think in some respect, that makes sense. But in the future, who do we want? Let's get Dakota Boss some work. I feel like he should be... maybe we kind of forgot about him a little bit. Get him some work in these drills. Already Star Dev, maybe we could get him to Superstar Dev. But in future Maddens, would just love to see them make sense. No one's gonna... no coach is gonna go to their team and say, we need to let this specific player give up X amount of sacks, which is what we have this week, right? We're trying to get their left tackle to give up 2 sacks. It's not, it's the goal is to just get sacks, not necessarily attack, have a specific person give them up. What are some other ones that we've seen? Man, they really want me to work on a tight end. I guess this is what happens when you have a bazillion injuries. Why don't we work on this guy? He's interesting. He's 6'4", 233 with like a 92, 93 speed, something like that. So let's work on him a little bit. There's also just always issues where like you will complete a drill or like you'll complete a goal and it'll say you didn't, or you won't have completed a goal and it say you did. That happened last year when Malik Neighbors was like, I need, 30 rushes, and I think he had like maybe five. And the game was like, great job. And then the other goal that we had, which I think was like rushing yards or something like that, we blew out of the water, and the game said, "Oh man, the team's really mad that we didn't accomplish the goal that we set out." So now everyone is going to have morale like penalties, and so the entire team plays worse because the game doesn't know, you know. So I, once it seems like I think I've seen an announcement that MLB The Show 25 is not going to be back gen, like it's only next gen. So that gives me a little bit of hope because maybe, that's holding the game back in terms of what they can do. ACL sprain for Joey Hawley, 99 overall running back out of the game. Fantastic. But like, and it's just like the animations just need to make more sense. The run blocking is still very poor. Dislocated shoulder for starting linebacker Deacon Fields. Unfortunate. All right, so getting hit with the injury bug a little bit. We got some player upgrades. We'll take a look at the injured list and see what adjustments we need to make headed into the game. I guess we need to probably max out pass blocker for a little bit for a left tackle. Okay. Not the best upgrades. Big Ben. Big Ben. Oh my God. It just perfect. Big Ben Ellington. 6'4", 233. Yeah, 92 speed. I actually I just want my receivers to be able to run routes. Actually, physical might be really good. Yeah, I mean, if he's going to be a giant, let's get him to be a big physical wide receiver. Catching traffic, catching, medium route, and short route all go up. Fantastic. That works. All right. So we have a bunch of injuries. Of course, we have to change the depth chart to make, no need to keep saying it every time, but I will because there's a bug that's been in the game for months. All right. Now let's look at the injury report. Okay. So Theo Johnson's out 3 more weeks. Aziz still out. Andrew Thomas out. Steve Ramirez out. Okay, so Holly's out this week. So Dorian Graham and Bartow are out. So we're down 2 wide receivers and our starting running back. Now, I think we will have to try and re-sign it back. And I do like Marion Ridley. I think we do try to re-sign him. We just don't have any cap money right now. All right, so we'll have when we have Adonai Mitchell, he's very good. Hyatt, Ellington, Lamb. Yeah, I think we're fine with this group. Who's going to play slot? Who do we have playing slot? Adonai Mitchell. I think that makes sense. All right. So I think we're all set. Let's hop into it. Let's get a game in. Your roster does not have okay. Another thing that they could, improve on. The game is telling me we can't play because we don't have the correct number of right outside linebackers because Deacon Fields is injured. Now we have 0, so I understand kind of where the game is coming from. But we have enough. We have 5 linebackers total. We have enough to field. Okay. I don't even. How do you even get to your practice squad? There we go. Do we have a backer here? We do. Let's. What? Okay, he has a skill point. Cool. How do I bring him off the practice squad? There we go. Sign from practice squad. Okay. Perfect. And now, of course, we have to make. Now we have to cut a player. Yes, we do. That makes sense. Why am I being stupid? Depth chart. Okay. So, yeah, it'll probably be Okereke. Yeah, really, any of these guys is fine. All right. So we'll keep that. We have to cut a player or send someone else down to the practice squad. Let's move this right into the practice squad. All right. Now, I think we're good to go ahead and get into this game. In prime time against a division foe should be a good game. The last game, if I remember, or 2 games ago maybe, played against the Lions, had a tough time. We did still win, as Hutchinson is still having an incredible season. Close to 3,400 yards, 35 touchdowns, and we had, what did we say? Like 5 more weeks left. Let's see, we're 11 and so we've played 12 games. It's a 17-game season, so we have 5 games left. He averages 250 yards a game. That's an extra 1,250 yards. So that's going to be really close to a 5,000-yard season, passing the football. If that would be huge. We did commit to 4,000 yards passing. That seems like it's going to be really easy. And we got to remember that we're trying to get. We have a goal. Holy shit, I'm sorry. We have a goal to force 2 sacks against their left tackle. Because apparently he is atrocious. Oh, there's a fumble. No, he was already down. Are they not going to challenge it? There we go. Booth review, overturned. Washington with the football. That's kind of what we expected. All right, the game wants me to blitz the left tackle. So here we go. Nickel overload. We got 3 guys coming at this guy. At this poor oh my God, he is terrible. It's a sack. We're geniuses. What are we talking about? Storylines aren't good. What are we talking about? Storylines aren't good. The team met, had the strategy session. They said, look at their left tackle. He's absolute dog shit. Let's beat him up. You know what? Great job, team. You were right. You were right. Go to the dime set here on 3rd and 15. Ooh, that one was almost picked. A late throw over the middle, usually not good. It was caught, but not enough for the first. I think we let this one just go out of the end zone. All right, let's see what we can do with the Hutch, Pat Hutchinson. Nice ball there to Adonai Mitchell. In case you're wondering how we got him, if you're unfamiliar with the series. Came on as part of the trade for Malik Neighbors, who apparently went to the Colts and made no difference because I think they've only won 1 game or they're still winless. Maybe they're trying to get him his 30 rushes a year that he wanted. Safety's back deep, spread far apart. We'll try and run the ball. Did not work. Let's streak Sherman, uncovered in the slot. That could work out big for us. And it does. Duncan Sherman! No Theo Johnson, no superstar, no problem. The defensive coverage in this game over slot receivers is absolute dog shit. Just no one played the wide receiver. We see that a lot. That one was particularly egregious. Some games it's like you can't get anything deep. And some games they just don't bother to cover at all. I think maybe that was the case there. But easy throw and catch. You love to see it. And let's get back to blitzing this left tackle. Again, a goal, team goal, to have him give up 2 interceptions. Great pass break up there on the sideline. We are getting to them on the blitz. We are getting to them on the blitz. Don't want to overdo it. Because even a defense can become one-dimensional. Oh, God. I told myself, there's no reason to switch on to this defender. Why would I need to switch on to the defender? Surely my elite defense, one of the better ones in the league, will see this ball and just make a casual interception. Nope. No. That, you know, sometimes people have this idea that Madden's not a good game. I don't know how. Holy interception. Tyler Newbin just sprints in front of the receiver. I mean, Uh-oh. Jaden Daniels, under a ton of pressure, delivers an inaccurate and underthrown ball, gets picked, and now, as we saw when we were doing the drills, they have this guy, Tucker Pittman, a rookie who's an 80 overall with hidden dev, 83 speed, 93 throw power, really good accuracy, honestly, especially for a rookie. This guy's like borderline generational talent. So we'll see how he does. Let's see if the Commanders' defense backed up is going to give me another free shot to the end zone here. We'll go short underneath. I think that's actually the running back. No, it's Adonai Mitchell again. And I think he's going to get a shot to get in the end zone. We love, what is it, trip slot under, empty slot under. This little slant by Mitchell in the slot. I mean, with Malik Neighbors, it was a guaranteed 7 yards. It's a guaranteed 7 yards with Adonai Mitchell. Second touchdown after the turnover. We're up early. Washington not posing a threat. And we may actually have to go to the sliders a little bit, maybe adjust them so the game actually plays a little bit harder. I don't like doing that because, like, to some extent, because, like, there's no, like, what's the point of having a good team if they're just going to play like idiots? Like, I want good players to play well. We have had some close games. Big play there. I got so distracted. But anyway, sliders, maybe adjust them a little bit just to make it a bit harder. And then one thing I think I started to say is, like, they have the best rushing attack in the league, the Washington Commanders. And we have seen that now. Back-to-back rushes, back-to-back first downs. Our run defense is actually not good, but we're often winning, so teams stop running the football. But as you see there, 3 rushes, 2 first downs, and the third goes for 8. So we're not looking good on the run defense. And down goes the rookie, Braxton McKinney, barreling up the middle, putting the hurt on the young kid. Welcome to the NFL. All right. Play action on 3rd and long. Deep down the field, tipped and picked. Second interception of the game for this defense. And that's the backup linebacker, Derek Hall, who reeled that in off the tip. Team's excited, hoisting him up like they just won the Super Bowl and that they didn't pick off an untested rookie. Just kidding. We should be excited about our successes. Oh, okay. I didn't actually intend to do a fake snap count, but I'm glad I did. Thank you for the free yards. Is that Mitchell again? I think it is. This guy is on fire right now. Not really a particularly difficult throw, but he made it look really hard. Did end up hitting the tight end in the hands, but dropped it. Let's try and keep this defense honest. We will audible to a run here. I mean, you might look at that play and be like, man, you suck at running the football. I had a plan, right? You see how the linebacker's committing to coming over here and sealing the edge? I tried to juke back inside. Unfortunately, this is not my 99 overall running back. And so he ends up just running into the ass of the left guard. And we find ourselves in a 3rd and long. I mean, I don't even know how I made that play, but a good defensive effort. They finally break up a pass. And like I said, a lot of times it's like they just don't cover the slot. They find from their mistakes. And so the Washington defense, after the turnover, forces a punt. Uh-oh. And they're going to get a touchdown back, I think. Or not. Nice tackle from behind. I think that was a big tight end. He was slow as dirt. Sano. A little wheel route. Those are absolutely broken against man coverage sometimes. You know, Washington scores here, and this game is actually pretty close pretty quick. Great play by Braxton McKinney. Finally, we stop a run, and I do want to go back to the blitz again. Best case scenario, I think we maybe force a long field goal. They with a quick little out, kind of a wide receiver screen. Luckily in man coverage, we're all over it. Clock in here with Dakota Boss. Ooh, got the rookie under pressure, and it was not the best throw. But the receiver was completely uncovered, which is actually not a good way to make a play there. Let's go ahead and press. They go with a run. No one contains on the edge. And Washington's going to get within a touchdown. So the big play from the tight end comes back to bite us in the ass. Pretty eventful first quarter. 21 points scored between the two teams. We got a rookie starting after the injury to Jaden Daniels for the Commanders. And I was kind of hoping to get the run game going a little bit, but every time we audible to a run, it just is completely ineffective. Nice easy 4 yards to the tight end, Duncan Sherman. We'll let the clock run out, I think, here, or maybe we won't. Looks like they don't want to cover. Nice. Just nice easy throw Back to Sherman on those drags. The tight end drag routes, easy money. And now here on 3rd and 1, even though we do not have our starting running back, I'm confident in our offensive line that we can at least pick up 1 yard. I was wrong. Backup left tackle cannot seal the edge. And a holding call. They accept it. Probably not the best move. Okay, so now we have a chance again at 1st down. Oh, what a ball and what a drop. Adonai Mitchell ran a great route right there. Got a step. Ball hit him right in the hands. We're going to have to punt. Okay. Commanders out here, letting us know they're not actually dead. They actually did come to play a football game. Whoa! Big hit on the return, man. You love to see it. Yeah, Marcus Gamble, look, averaging 8 yards a carry and a touchdown. Our run defense is not good. They just need to keep running the football. Still want to keep blitzing, though. Get some pressure on the young rookie. He's already thrown 1 interception. It's a run right at the blitz, and we cannot block it up. Not ideal. Yikes. Tough pass from the rookie. Third and short. I think we're going to send a bunch of heat. 3 tight end set. I don't see them getting, burning us deep down the field. We're blitzing 8. He's running for his life. Throw over the middle. Actually hit the tight end in the hands. But he gets hit from behind. And it is a drop. So both teams, defense showing up. Oh my goodness, Bradshaw, the 3rd string tight end. Great catch. Wait, no, not Bradshaw. Yes, Bradshaw. I can't remember. Yeah, Bradshaw is the 3rd string tight end. Ellington is Big Ben, the wide receiver. And there he is again. Getting the tight ends involved. We love to see it. Hutch is pretty excited about it, letting people know. And now it's 2nd and inches. Surely we can get inches on a run. We do. Not the biggest holes, but it's enough for 1st down. We'll take that. I mean, just look at how wide open the middle is. We should be running the football in spots like that. It's just the blocking is absolutely terrible. But I wonder if we can get Hyatt all the way across the field here. Nice. Tight end ends up, we try to run the slant across, ends up colliding with the tight end. There's Mitchell. Slot under. Play works to perfection. We're still going to try and run the football. Oh, there's some good blocking. Okay. Some great blocking by the defense. Maybe they were in pass commit there. That was nice. Sherman uncovered in the slot. We know what that means. We're streaking him. Ooh. We actually had the touchdown there to Mitchell. But Hutchinson hit as he's throwing and unable to deliver a good ball in that spot. So missed opportunity there. Let's get Hyatt on a post. There's Big Ben Ellington. Get him on a drag, and we're going to go to him underneath. Lay the wood. He looks absolutely massive. Does get the first down, but unable to get those extra few yards for the touchdown. See if we can power this one in. I formation, stretch, fighting and can't get it. Man, I would love to have a healthy O-line. No, not every run's going to be great. We know this. If we could just get to even down to the 1 yard line, I think we can just QB sneak it. Oh, there, get to the outside. Oh, stiff arm. Sit down. The backup, Marion Ridley, gets across the end zone. So past two drives stalled out. And we managed to make it happen. On that one. 21-7. Let's see what the rookie can do on the other side. He's going to have 3 minutes to get down and try and get his team in scoring position. Let's see what happens. There's Marcus Gamble, as we saw earlier, averaging 8 yards a carry. They could still run the ball here. They are not in a position where they have to pass. They do go pass on first down. Incomplete. Let's go back to the strategy of destroying their left tackle on the blitz. Play action, hit as he's throwing. Young QB under a ton of pressure. No blitz here on third down, just sending 3. Just filling up the zones. There we go. There's Taylor Bowden. I feel like I have not said his name very much on defense. Nwangwu, broken tackle, and then immediately blasted. All right, let's see if we can get one more touchdown for the squadron. 2:27. Hit as we throw. We're starting to see the byproduct of multiple lineman injuries. Hutchinson has actually been out at times. for, a quarter, maybe a half after getting hit on some of these plays. We need to try to avoid that. Nice catch there from Duncan. Only for a gain of 3. We're trying to dig into the playbook a little bit. Go with some plays that we don't normally call. That one, though, was defended pretty well. Oh, what a throw! What a catch! Duncan Sherman with the diving effort. That is one thing where if it came down to having to pay out a big contract on Theo Johnson, I would be fine with our backups. What a ball. Adonai Mitchell, another one. Another one. Just outruns the defense. Slot Merchant. Man, tough day for the Commanders. They're running the ball really well, but Jaden Daniels throws a pick, gets injured. The backup quarterback comes in. He's a rookie. He's getting pressured a lot. He's already thrown a pick and been pressured a lot. And then throws an absolute dime down the seam to Sano. Never mind. The Commanders are just fine. Absolutely cooked in the slot. Both teams taking advantage of the weak slot coverage. And that's back-to-back first downs for the rookie. 1:06 left and driving. 43 seconds left. 2 timeouts left. Surely they will use one after this. Or it'll almost be picked. Cannot throw late on a curl route. It's like destined to get intercepted. So we're looking at least giving up a field goal. Best case scenario is that is all we give up. A short throw over the middle. So 3rd and 7. You would assume they're going to be looking to something on the sidelines. And they just throw it away. That's fine. All right. So looking to get a field goal. All right. It's going to be a 3-score game unless we break off a big run. No need up 3 scores to try and force something down the field offensively, even though I feel like we could do it. We've already really stretched. Oh, it's a fumble. And recovered by Washington. So they're on the 36. That's a 53-yard field goal. They have 1 timeout. All they have to do is just get some positive yards, and that's a very makeable field goal. That's exactly what they're going to do. No, they're not. Oh, God. Don't be stupid, computer. They immediately call a timeout. 13 seconds left. A very aggressive call here because if they don't get out of bounds, now they go for the field goal. Okay, fair enough. That was a risky play. They got kind of lucky. Because that receiver close to the line, but if he gets tackled in bounds there, time runs out and they don't get points. Okay, so they get a field goal, another field goal after the fumble on special teams. So it's a 6-point swing. They're now only down by 15. So now only down 2 scores. Could be an interesting second half. We'll see. At times, their offense has played pretty well. I have to use the bathroom so bad, so I'm just going to take a quick tinkle, and I will be back. Enjoy the halftime show. Look at that timing. Unbelievable. Impeccable. Hey, buddy. Yes, I see you. All right, Hutchinson putting on a show. I'm sure over 200 yards in the half. We didn't look. But putting a show, making this Thursday night game actually seem worthwhile to watch. Actually, we haven't run a screen yet. Let's try that. Ridley, not an elite pass catcher at the running back position, but we're pretty good at running screens. 247, 3 touchdowns. He is in the lead for MVP for a reason. You got to think, maybe even last year when we won the Super Bowl, our passing game was really not nearly as effective as it was here. We pretty much had Malik Neighbors slot fade, and that was it. I think we're actually going to audible to a run here. That was a lot of our offense in the passing game. And we had no injuries all year. And so you got to think, if we were in this position that we are now injury-wise, but it's last year, maybe we get the shit kicked out of us. I don't know. I don't like this play. It's just a bad throw. He was actually open. So the whole identity of the team has changed. But I think we're still in a really good spot. One-on-one, deep down the field. Good defense. Good defense. Was that man coverage? It wasn't. Okay. All right. Now, we ran this play once already, and this is the play where Mitchell dropped the touchdown. I just don't like Ridley crossing here, so we're just going to leave him in the block. We got the tight end. Turn up field, big man. Lay a hit. I love trucking with tight ends. Makes me think of all the Rob Gronkowski highlights. All right. Second and 3. I think we just go with a nice, easy run here. Maybe. That looked really awkward, but it technically did work. We get the first down. Okay. Okay, so corners are playing straight up. I don't really know where to go with this one. Let's just go underneath. Running back again, his second catch. So we had the screen to start off. And then some little dump-off passes. What am I talking about? Marion Ridley can't catch a football. He's elite. Ooh. Ooh. You know what? We're going to pound it at him. Good blocking. Oh. We just needed that one block to hold. Would love to get another passing touchdown for Hutchinson, but if you, as an NFL football team, are within 2 yards and you cannot run the football for a touchdown, you suck. But he might get a touchdown anyway, down to the 1 yard line. We're going to do like our version of the tush push, where we have our 6'6", 250-pound MVP quarterback, Pat Hutchinson. I don't know what those voices are. He just like flops over. That works. Great drive. Methodical. 11 plays, 73 yards. Took up half a quarter. It's going to be really, really hard after scoring another touchdown for Washington to come back, especially eating up so much time. I mean, if we give up a touchdown on the kick return. Luckily, the kicker came in and tackled the ball carrier. All right, I think at this point, it's time to just play soft, essentially. And just force them to run a lot of plays and eat a lot of time. Or let them run for 15 yards at a time. You know, not the best defensive strategy, but that was an immaculate trap play. Like, I cannot stress enough how well this play was just run. They completely let him go, and you're like, oh no. But the pulling guard absolutely nails this block. Boom. Taken out of the equation. Look at that hole. That is a very well run trap play. And our bad run defense continues. If I were the Commanders, I might just run the ball the entire game. A couple passes to the tight end and runs. That's what's gotten the Commanders' offense down the field. Kyler Newbin absolutely stiff-armed into oblivion there. Now I'm getting frustrated because I don't like seeing my defense suck. We will go to the blitz here. And now we get it. Braxton McKinney saying, no more. No more. Finally put it into this rushing onslaught. Let's go back to the blitz. Under immense pressure, stands in, tries to deliver a ball. I mean, that's really good play from the rookie. I'm not being facetious. That is really good play. Stand in there, take a hit, and at least try to deliver a ball down the field in that spot. Uh-oh. Third pick of the game. I had just, given props, standing in there, be willing to take a hit, deliver a ball. Unfortunately, he did it again. Hit as he's throwing. It's not a duck, but it's completely underthrown. Michael Carter comes back, makes the play. We are going to go 2 clock. We are going to still pass the ball. But just try and take up as much time as we can. Sherman, he's proven he can catch the football, guys. May want to cover. Ooh, maybe he can't. Absolutely blasted on that play. And the ball is driven from the tight end's hands. There's Big Ben Ellington, lay the wood. So Hutch does go over 300 today, 3 touchdowns, no picks, and a rushing touchdown. I think he's probably going to have like 10 rushing touchdowns by the end of this year if he doesn't have it already. Now into the fourth, we probably do need to just come out under center and just try and run the ball a little bit. The problem is it hasn't been effective, but just kidding. We got it. Oh, wow. I'm kind of shocked that he did not have the top end speed to get that one across the goal line. But, a chance for Big Hutch to get himself another rushing touchdown. if we keep getting these 1-yard touchdowns for Hutchinson rushing and, like, you know, 2-3 passing touchdowns a game, like, he could easily have like 55 total touchdowns for the year. I know that Drew Brees, was it Brees or Peyton, had 55 passing touchdowns in his season. But that would certainly be MVP quality performance. All right, so we didn't necessarily intend to score that quickly, but Washington's defense finally gave up a big run. That's tough. Pass is caught, but out of bounds. Pretty good ball from the quarterback. I like this kid. He's playing well. Kind of curious that he even got drafted by the Commanders in the first place. But, you know, Jaden Daniels in the game, just not quite the Jaden Daniels that we see in real life. There's Dakota Boss. Finally. Facing an inferior player across the line and finally gets home. Fourth and 13. I'm kind of surprised the computer's even going for it in this spot. I mean, they get the catch, but holy. They were about a half yard away from converting there. We're back to the ground game. Just kidding. I don't really like running boots with Hutchinson because he's not athletic. Oh. Nice. Good run there. Deceptive stat line for Marion Ridley in this game. I don't think we have run the ball as good as the stats may indicate. He just happened to break off a couple big ones. There we go. Gets in for a second. This one, I mean, it's been over for a while. It's really over now as we are within a point of putting up 50. Back to our dominant ways. Last couple weeks have not been this bad of a blowout. But, like I said, a lot has not gone the Commanders' way. 3 turnovers on the day. Quarterback's under a ton of pressure. I mean, that's not a fumble. But another dominant showing. Oh! Try and go for the hit stick there. Completely whiff. The poor little baby quarterback facing off against a defense that gets more turnovers than any other in the league. Not a good place to start his young career. We should just keep running the ball. I want more passing yards for Hutchinson, but we'll let this one go down to the 2-minute warning. Well in control here. Hello. Why are you guys all excited? The dogs are coming into the room all just so excited. Licking. Just makes me feel like they were up to no good. Fourth down. We are not going to try an almost 60-yard field goal. We're going to be assholes, and we're just going to run the ball. There are no mercy rules in the NFL. Ooh, we just get it. If you don't want us to... We're not even really running up the score. We're just trying to end the damn game. And this will be the last play of the game. Oh my goodness, Marion Ridley breaking all sorts of tackles. That's going to end. What a run. He got hit like 5 times. There we go. Convincing scoreline, convincing stats. But didn't feel like we played like out of our minds. I don't know. Hutchinson has another great day. 21 of 31, 320 yards, 3 touchdowns. Only 67% completion percentage, which is kind of like league average. Maybe a little bit above league average, but the big thing was they just didn't cover stuff in the slot very well, so we just got like 2 or 3 huge chunk plays. Tucker Pittman came in after the Jaden Daniels injury, played horribly. 50% completion percentage, 3 interceptions thrown. Not necessarily his fault. He got absolutely pummeled. Got hit a lot. They needed to really rely on Marcus Gamble here, 11 for 75, averaged almost 7 yards a carry, had a touchdown. Marion Ridley, we ran the crap out of the ball, 23 rushes for 133, 2 touchdowns. And then receiving, eight for 136 for Duncan Sherman. How about that? Probably the biggest game we've seen from a tight end in a long time. Adonai Mitchell had another great day, or had a really good day. 6 for 116, 2 touchdowns. I wonder if we completed our goal. So their left tackle needed to register 2 sacks. We did sack the quarterback multiple times, but they were credited to the right tackle and the center. Okay. Speaking of defensive efforts, Juwan Beasley led the way with 9 total tackles and 2 TFLs and a sack. Not every day you see that from your safety. 3 TFLs for McKinney, including a sack, 2 for Beasley and a sack, 1 for Boss, 1 for Hall, 1 for Michael Carter, and then actually 4 total picks. That's probably the most picks we've had in a long time. Taylor Bowden, Tyler Newman, Michael Carter, and Derek Hall. Pretty solid game across the board. Not really much of not really much resistance put up. But, you know, down a starting quarterback, rookie having to step in a tough situation. Hutchinson with an upgrade, playing up to a 99 overall with his morale boost. I mean, I guess we'll just go ahead and max out strong arm. Surely he will be, and he's only star dev. He's only star dev, so surely he will be superstar X Factor after this season. Jawan Beasley playing up to a 91 overall here. He turned out to be an amazing draft pick. I'm so satisfied with him. +4 to zone. Zone coverage is up to an 87. An 84 man. He's turned out to be an amazing player. BJ Stump as well. Yeah. Over 90 on his coverage abilities. Okay. All right. Pretty solid game. No new injuries resulting from the game, which is really, really nice. All right. So next stream, next episode, we will face off against the Bengals, who are pretty good. 91 overall offense. Maybe their defense just really lacking. They're only 6-7. You know, maybe this could be an easy win. We will see. What does our schedule look like the rest of the year? Because I feel like we have just had such an easy schedule. Of course, we've had to face the Eagles twice, who have only lost 2 games. Both of those were to us. So we have the Bengals, the Steelers, the Panthers, and the Commanders again. Should be a pretty easy road ahead. I think we're looking at an easy first round bye, unless disaster strikes. But all in all, feeling really good. But that is where we will end it today. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I know at this point, you know, with a really good team, maybe these episodes are not as exciting, but I'm really curious to see what happens next year when we have to make some tough decisions with the salary cap. But thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next one.